This one hurts. I thought we played really, really well for 3 quarters. I thought we, dominated on both ends for 3 quarters. Unfortunately for us, the game of basketball is 4 quarters, and we didn't put together that last 10 minutes the way we needed to. It's a great team. They're going to win a lot of basketball games. They're going to probably win their conference again. I think they're top 10 in all-time Division I wins for a reason. And I can make excuses and say that we are not full strength, but we showcased who we are and what we can be in 3 quarters. Just got to find a way to put it together and finish that last 10 minutes off the right way.
But I know it's fresh, but could you put a thumb on what exactly didn't go right in the 4th quarter that kind of led to the game getting away?
Yeah, I think we didn't hit shots early on in the 4th quarter, and it snowballed into our defensive intensity. When we're hitting shots, we defend really, really well. And when we're not hitting shots, we're thinking about the shots that we didn't hit. And so then they started getting comfortable. They were able to get downhill. We had guarded the 3-point line really well into the 4th quarter, and then the 4th quarter they went 3 for 4. And we kept saying in timeouts that was the way they get back in the game. But they did their jobs. They got to their spots. They were able to hit shots. And then I think down the stretch, we had some people playing in different roles that they haven't played in before, and I don't feel like we executed coming out of timeouts the way we needed to.
And then some of the big plays in this game, especially early, Shelby Hayes and Susie Ngolofak. We talked in the preseason about getting, your big 3 back, but having those 2 interior players, how did that kind of change how you were able to attack them?
Yeah, I mean, we knew that they had a really, really talented point guard. We knew that they had a really talented post player. We wanted to try to win those battles. And I feel like Susie and Shelby showed up in a big way tonight and won that battle. Their kid had 17, but between ours, the 2 of theirs, they had more. And so I feel like we did a good job there. It was really good to see. It was like one came in and did their job. The next one came in and did their job. And so I feel like they did a really, really good job together, being like a 1-2 punch. So that was good to see. It's good to have Shelby back. Good to have Sue playing well, like she finished off. I thought Dominique played very, very well. She started us off from the get-go, being very, very aggressive. We were one person away from, being able to get the game the way we wanted it to finish.
You get any good answers on Shelby had a couple fouls that probably could have gone either way?
No good answers.
No good answers. And then when it came to things that you can fix when you get back to practice and winning tomorrow, other than getting more reps, what's kind of the next thing on your to-do list?
Yeah, I just think we've had 2 really good days of practice leading up to today, so I was very pleased with our prep. It's hard when you lose a game like this to bounce back, and tomorrow we have to bounce back and we have to have a good practice. We can't feel sorry for ourselves because we turn around and play again on Thursday. And so I think that's the first hurdle that we're going to have to overcome, is this feeling that we feel right now of, oh crap, we let one slip away. But how do you bounce back and come in and have those great prep days to get ready for A&T? Because I think, again, they're a team that's picked to win their conference too, and so they're not going to be an easy gimme game either. And so we have to move on quickly, have 2 good days of practice, and come back out and do exactly what we did for 3 quarters, for 4 quarters on Thursday.
And Dom, for getting on the court for the first time in a while, how comfortable did you feel early on? It looked pretty good.
Felt good. Obviously, like Coach said, having 2 great days of practice, having a great summer for me, and just getting back to even better to where I think I ended off the season has been pretty big. Obviously, not the result we wanted, but I think for me, being able to set the tone, being a junior now, not really an excuse to have slow starts. I think kind of started slow 3rd quarter, got a couple good shots in, and then 4th quarter, I think I could have kind of rallied everyone together a bit more. So, I mean, that's a great thing about basketball. We don't have time to dwell on it. We got a game Thursday against a really good team. So, just kind of dwell on it tonight, figure out what we can do better, and then come in tomorrow ready to fix it and get another win. Can't let one become 2. But, yeah, I mean, just trusting myself, trusting my teammates, my coaches, everyone in the program trusts me. So I think that just fuels me to do my role as good as I do, even more. But I think there's always room for growth, and obviously it's the first game and getting back into it, but we do have a veteran team. I am a veteran now, so I think just starting off quarters better, and like Coach said, I think when shots aren't falling, still having that defensive intensity. So it starts in practice. We do drills live every day, and it starts with straight line drives and stuff like that. I gave up one. We didn't switch at the end, so just small lulls that we can fix, and it starts in practice. So it's going to get back to it tomorrow and get one on Thursday.
And I noticed y'all played a lot of different girls tonight. How important is it, like you said, being a veteran, to be able to set the tone as you're going through so many different lineups?
Yeah, when we had that first interview before the exhibition, me, Millie, and Sue, we kind of touched on like every night, like you can scatter a whole team if you really want to, and each person brings something so different. And I had a great game, and she's a freshman, she's still getting into the flow of things, but she's such a sponge, and she takes everything in, and she plays hard, so she's gonna be very big for us. Victoria, being in the point guard position, she didn't play as much at TCU, so she's really taking everything in and taking it in really fast, and I think she's taking it really well. And she's also a sponge. And then Jill, sadly we didn't have her today, but when she comes on, like, she's coming off for me, and there's no drop off. Like, she does her job really well. So I think any given night you can go down our entire team, and it's hard to scout us. You don't know who's gonna have a great night, but I think it's just being consistent every night of who we are and who we can be. And I think it'll start to show, but yeah, we're way too deep, and obviously it's game one, we're gonna grow from it, but it's gonna be a really exciting season.
Thank you.
Thank you.